Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a little install for a Ubiquiti G3 Bullet into my home network. I picked this up pretty much online. It was pennies. It is second hand, but I'll show you why it was second hand and why it was pennies. To be honest, it's only for the office and to look after the little dogs that I've got. Obviously, my two Dalmatians. So currently on the ladder at the moment. So do forgive me. So as you can see, this is the rack at present. At the top, we've got the 24 port PoE switch. Below that, we've got the UDM Pro, which obviously everything runs through. That's the daddy. From this, we've got this one here is the live internet coming into the office. So you've got from here into the patch panel, from the patch panel into my router, which is in the house. And as you can see at the top there, these go outside. They are out into the elements. They're buried out the back, you cannot see them. And they're basically plugged into the router at behind the TV, etc. Again, you cannot see it, but unfortunately where I am, I cannot get fibre at the moment, so I'm stuck with a crappy 35 down, and I think it's 6 or 7 up, which is terrible. It really is. These two here are two SFPs. So we've got this one here, and we've got this one here. This allows me to have 10 gig connection between the switch and the UDM Pro. This one here is 10 gig between the switch and my PC. This patch panel I've basically made up myself. So it runs basically from here into the patch panel, and then from the patch panel up along and into the back of the PC. So today we are going to be installing the G3 Bullet onto the end of one of the connectors is going on that. That will go into the patch panel to give comms to it. And then right up the back here, right in that corner, is where the camera is going to go. Right now, it's basically on the floor, and that will give me access to look at the dogs throughout the night, just in case there's any problems. They are getting a little bit older, so it's good to keep an eye on them. It's motion, it uses obviously motion, so anything that goes on through the night, I get a little message on my phone just to obviously check the cameras to see what's going on with them. So it keeps them safe. It keeps them safe. So as you can see, this is the G3 Bullet. Yeah, again, as I said, it's second hand. This part here, it didn't come with the grommet. This allows you to have this outside. I was initially going to have it outside, but I went with the G4 and G5 dome. The G5 dome is sitting there. That's that one there. That's still to be installed, so we'll get to that next. So I made the choice of putting this inside, just to obviously look after the dogs. So what we'll do is we will feed this through here, comes out here, through there, and pops into there with the RJ45 connector onto it, and that gives us comms to the camera. As you can see, I have already tested it I've got the G3 bullet, the G4 dome. The G3 does say disconnected, but we'll get back to that. So let's get the camera mounted up and we'll show you guys getting this crimped and terminated on both sides. Luckily I've got enough cable length so I can sit at my desk and do it, and then what we use, or what I call a service loop, so there's enough cable just in case in future something needs changed or anything like that. So I've got enough cable length to sit at my desk and do it. So let's get started, guys. We'll see you in a bit. All right, bye. Right, guys, we're back with the other end. This is the end that's going to go into the patch panel. So on this one, let me just quickly double check. Like I said, these are the connectors that I'm using, and I don't know if it was clear on the other one. This side here, this one here, is pin 1. It's not pin 1 on this side. So you've got the release button here for the connector. It's actually the other one, it's all the way down. So this is pin 1 on the connector here. Okay, just remember that, it's very important. And this is obviously the white orange going into this one. Okay, guys, so on this one I am going to install a boot on this one. So it's a case of sliding the boot on first. It's a bit of a pain to do. They are tight. Once on, you can slide them up and down as far as you want. I do like to get them out the way while working on it, so let's get them out the way. What a beautiful crimp that is. That went well on video. Normally they don't go as well, but that one went well. From there, you can literally pull the boot down and pop the boot. It just literally wiggles in, and then from there you've got your connector. I do have black ones. I do have black of these, but I found the black ones really hard to press down. So I switched on to the red ones, and the red ones are far superior in my opinion. They've got a little bit of play, so I've switched on to the red rather than the black. The cabling is Cat 6, and obviously these will do 10 gig. So obviously I've got 10 gig networking in the office, which is good. So all we need to do now is test this. So let me just pull the tester out. Remember, this is obviously raw. I haven't checked this, so we will find out if this works straight away. Let's bring this back up. So one side goes into this connector, and this side will go into this one, which is the RJ45 one. Okay, you hear it click in. We will pop this on, and then from there you should get all these lights coming up. All right, so let's see. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 7, 8. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. So yeah, wow. Right guys, we're back at the PC, and excuse me, it looks like we are all connected. The only thing that I can see is excuse me, on here we've got connection as 100 megabytes per second. This should be 1 gig. I'm almost convinced that it's either a bad crimp both ends or just one bad crimp, but I have ordered up another set of crimps just to be safe. This happened on the G4 Dome as well on this one. This is the picture from outside, but I had to crimp this a good few times to get the 1 gig connection up. As you can see here, the one for the G3 Bullet is obviously saying FE, which is fast Ethernet at 100 meg. Yeah, the camera works, it's looking good. Obviously, if we pull up this, it's obviously motion activated, so it's either pulling it from myself moving, or it's activated by my little girl Dalmatian moving in the corner here. So yeah, that's really it guys. Job complete on that. I'll now get it edited and up. There will be some differences on this. Next up, there will be a video on either going to do the installation of the audio kit, audio kit, the Focusrite 2i2 install, or I've got a PS5 to repair where my nephew managed to jam something into the DVD tray and it doesn't open now, along with it being overheating. So yeah, that's us guys. Keep an eye out for those videos shortly, and we will see you in the next one. Thumbs up on the OBS and the pictures, and we'll see you in the next one guys. Have a good one. Catch you later. Bye bye.